picture of the morning.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Well, good morning, and happy Monday out there to you. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley, and this is meteorologist Maya Joe. And we are here to tell you everything you need to know to get you out the door this morning at 7:30 on a Monday morning, which means it's Maya's Monday Minute. Isn't that right, Maya? She's still waking up out here. But here's a few things that you need to know. Number one is we're seeing a few sprinkles out there today. We've been looking out our window right here, right, Maya? Seeing if we can see any sprinkles. We don't see any just yet here in Senatobia, but there's a few out there we'll talk about. Another thing is it's a spring-like week ahead. So if you have any babies like Maya that want to go play outside, it's going to be a nice week to go out and do that. Oh, thanks, Maya, for blowing a kiss. And then we'll see an active pattern late week. Maya's friend she has this morning is cloudy. Do you want to show them cloudy, Maya? This is cloudy, and we have cloudy because we're going to be seeing a lot of clouds in and out of our area this week. Yes, thank you, Maya, for showing us, including this morning. So we'll talk about who's seeing that cloud cover and that rainfall as well. Yes, thank you, Maya. Anything else you'd like to say on your Monday Minute? Yeah, just showing us cloudy. Thank you, Maya, for that and for telling us what it's going to be like over the next few days. So that's Maya's Monday Minute. Again, if she's up, out and about, she'll be here on Mondays at 7:30 to talk through the weather headlines with me. Hope you guys enjoy that. You never know what you're going to get when she's here. So I never even know. So it's always entertaining to see. Here's a look, though, at our Mississippi Live Mama Justice Doppler radar out there this morning. Seeing a few showers depending on where you are. Now, a lot of us drive. Even I'm looking out of our place here in Senatobia. We're dry as well. However, there are a few showers, especially up this way. So if you live in the north and western corner of the state out there from Tunica, Tate County, along 51, 55 from Sardis, Como, up into DeSoto County, you're going to be dealing with a few light showers out there this morning, especially, again, if you're traveling along 61, 51, 55, even 22 from Holly Springs up into Byhalia, up into Memphis this morning. You're going to be dealing with a little bit of rainfall on your way, especially the closer you get to Memphis, seeing a few light showers out there. Overall, that's where we're tracking it, because if I zoom out and show you the rest of us, again, we're dry this morning. So first, a select few seeing a few light showers out there, but nothing that should inhibit your drive times by any means. Here's a live look over in Mabin, what a lot of us are waking up to. And again, why Maya had her cloudy friend out here, because we're seeing a lot of cloud cover to start off our morning, but still a great start to your work week. Temperatures in the 50s right now over in Mabin, just at 50. Here's a live look over in Ackerman, a little bit less cloud cover there. Beautiful ongoing start to the day. Temperatures, again, near 50 in Ackerman. You can see a lot more blue skies in the background over in that camera. Temperatures, depending on where you are, could be a little bit cooler down to the south, like we saw in places like Eupora, Mabin, Starkville, Columbus, Macon, over into Kosciuszko, starting off a little bit cooler in the 40s and low 50s out there. That's because they're seeing more of that blue skies that allowed temperatures to drop down a little bit further overnight. Everybody else that's a little bit further off to the north got more of that cloud cover from Water Valley, Bruce, Houston, Amory, New Albany, up in Senatobia, and that's allowing temperatures to start off a little bit warmer in the middle to upper 50s out there. Here's a look at your first 12 hours ahead. We'll see temperatures near 60 by 8, getting into the 70s by your 11 o'clock hour. So any plans today? It's definitely t-shirt and shorts weather. About a 10% chance all the way through your early afternoon. We'll drop it off as we had later into the afternoon. Again, that's a 10% chance at best, mainly for counties who are touching the Tennessee state line. Everybody else mainly dry out there. Middle 70s will be the story for a lot of us this afternoon, with cloud cover in the mix as well. But again, dry conditions as we head later on in the day. 60s return as we head 8 o'clock and on. Here's what's driving those rain chances out there. Here's a look at our Mississippi Live satellite and radar. Big picture view of what's going on. Low pressure systems off to our west. An extended warm front is reaching across the state of Arkansas into places like Tennessee as well, causing a lot of shower activity to our north, from places like the Missouri Boot Hill up into Kentucky, good portion of the state of Tennessee getting in on that as well. We're kind of on the very edge of that. So that's why a few of our counties in northwest Mississippi trying to get a few showers. That'll be the story through the day before things really start to dry out through the rest of your Monday going into the evening and overnight hours. Tuesday going to be completely dry. So any plans out there for Tuesday? We're starting off with a lot of cloud cover in the day for tomorrow, but good to go in terms of rainfall and even seeing a lot more sunshine as we head into the back half of your Tuesday. Going into Wednesday is when we start to pick back up on our rain chances. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all seeing about a 20% chance of rain. And you can see here on Wednesday morning, even seeing a few light showers in the mix. This is due to a front that's going to be close to the area, but isn't going to reach here Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. We're seeing a lot of activity off to our west. It started raining in Senatobia now, just so you know. I hear it out of our window. But either way, as we head into Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, we're going to be seeing a lot of activity off to the west in places like Missouri, Arkansas, down into Texas. But not a lot of that activity is going to reach here in North Mississippi. We'll see a lot of rain out west, a few light showers here through the work week, and we'll actually start to see something make it into our area, bringing more widespread rainfall as we head Saturday, Sunday, and into your Monday. So coming up next, if you have any plans for your upcoming weekend, you're going to want to stick with us. I'll give you a view or one model, what it's looking like for your weekend ahead of when we can expect that widespread rain. We'll be breaking it all down coming up right after this.
At Room to Room, did you know our specialty is custom ordered upholstery? Get the furniture you want and the fabric and color selection you want. With our free design service, we won't let you make a mistake.
Look at Wanda, ready to rock her big presentation. But first, lunch. Sweet Pepper's Deli. Delicious, celebratory, but is it quick? The Cobb salad. Tender oven roasted chicken, topped with cheese. Prepared, plated, and served in 6 minutes? Is this for real? Well, of course. Well done, Wanda. Sweet Pepper's Deli. Yes, ma'am. Life is sweet.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, and welcome back into the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Want to show you a live look outside of what's going on our Mississippi Live Mama Justice Doppler radar out there this morning, because if you head to the very north and western corner of the state, we're tracking some rainfall out there. I just heard it outside of my door. So a few light showers I know is coming down now along 55 from Como, Sardis up into Senatobia, Coldwater, and Hernando. So if you're traveling along 55 or 51 from Panola County, Batesville up into Tate County and DeSoto County, you're going to be getting in on some of that light shower activity. Same story along 61 from Tunica County up into Tennessee this morning, and same story along 22 from Holly Springs up into Byhalia and Tennessee. Again, you're going to be dealing with some light shower activity. Nothing that should inhibit your drive times by any means, but you're going to have to use your windshield wipers a few times out there this morning. That's some light shower activity that's ongoing. Majority of that is sitting off to our north in the state of Tennessee, but we're still seeing a few light showers that are going to continue to make their way across the state, the northern half of the state. So I'm talking Holly Springs, Benton, Tippah County, Alcorn, Prentiss County into Iuka, Tishomingo County. Going to be seeing these light showers over the next few hours as that continues to spread off east. But a lot of us, if you're not touching the Tennessee state line, going to be remaining dry and remaining that way through your day ahead as well. Let me give you a live look outside of what a lot of us are looking like this morning, especially if you are not, again, seeing that rainfall out there. This is a live look over in Aberdeen. Lots of clouds off in the background, but that's really about it. Not a lot of activity at all in Aberdeen out there because they're not dealing with that rainfall. Temperatures in the upper 50s, near 60 though, so definitely not cold as you're stepping out the door. Same story, a little bit cooler down in Starkville. Why? Look at all these blue skies in the background over across the campus of Mississippi State. You can see beautiful blue skies. That's allowed temperatures to drop off a little bit more than folks that are a little bit further off to the north, seeing a little bit more cloud cover as we head north of 82 out there this morning. Start with a little bit more clear conditions, allowing temperatures to start off in the low 50s out there down in the Golden Triangle region overall. One more look over in Oxford, temperatures in the upper 50s and seeing a lot more cloud cover out there as well. They're also close to a little bit of shower trying to enter Lafayette County out there this morning. Day planner ahead, you can expect temperatures to be rising through the 60s if you're not already there, upper 60s by your 10 o'clock hour, near 70 before noon. 10% chance of rain remains, especially for our northern counties as we head into your early afternoon hours. High temperatures today going to be dependent on where you are. So let's talk about what the stretch is going to be. Low 70s off to the north. That's because we're seeing cloud cover and rain remain for a good portion of your afternoon and early afternoon hours before things clear out. So low to middle 70s if you're further off to the north. However, the further south you go, like Houston, Amory, Columbus, Eupora, Kosciuszko down in Macon, near 80 degrees today. Same story in the Delta from Greenwood, Belzona over into Greenville, upper 70s near 80 degrees. So if you're down south, you're going to be a little bit warmer than the rest of us. As I said, though, rain chances do taper off even for those closer to the Tennessee state line as we had about noon, 1 o'clock. We'll start to see those rain chances go back down to a 0%. Here's a look at those again. These showers that we're watching off in northwest Mississippi are going to continue to slide off to the east. So I'm thinking folks that are in Tunica, Tate County, Lafayette County, over into Prentiss County, even northern sections of Lee County, and those sitting off to the north could see a light shower over your next few hours. Nothing to be too impactful, but a few light showers out there continuing around noon before we really start to see them clear out as we head into your afternoon and evening hours. You can see a lot of cloud cover sticks around for a good portion of North Mississippi, but those who see more of that sunshine from the Delta down to Attala County, Noxubee County, allowing temperatures to warm up a little bit more. Going into your Tuesday, everybody's going to be starting off with a whole lot of clouds for your Tuesday morning. The good news is, as we head throughout the day, a little bit more sunshine in the forecast. So rounding out your Tuesday with more sunshine than where we'll be starting, and that's going to allow temperatures to get even warmer. Take a look at this. Temperatures out there for your Tuesday afternoon, upper 70s near 80 for really everybody. 78 in Tupelo, 80 in Houston, 80 Starkville, 81 Grenada, 80 in Greenwood, 80 in Kosciuszko, 79 in Louisville. So a really warm day is expected out there for your Tuesday. And if you're not ready for that, we'll talk about Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday when it even is going to be a little bit warmer. Over your work week ahead, a majority of that rainfall and activity is going to stay out west. So over your next 5 days, today all the way through Friday, majority of rainfall happening within the western portion of Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, down into Dallas, Texas, getting more of that system that's just going to be kind of hanging around just to the west of our area. So the closer you get here in North Mississippi, the less rainfall you're going to be seeing, maybe 1/10 of an inch at best as we head over your work week. For those who get in on that rainfall a little bit more than others, majority of your work week, we're just going to be seeing some light showers out there due to that system that's mainly sitting out west in places, again, like Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. High temperatures are going to be the main story for our work week ahead. We're talking about temperatures today all the way through Monday. So for the next 7 days, in the 70s and 80s. 80s as we had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even into our Saturday, close to 80. Very warm conditions. We should be in the low 60s. We're not going to be there over your next 7 days. So very warm spring-like conditions in the forecast. Then we're going to add on the chance for a little bit more rainfall into your weekend. Here's a look at our next rain chance. So got any plans Saturday, Sunday into Monday? I encourage you to keep checking up with Mississippi Live Weather. Keep checking up with the forecast as we get closer to time. This is a very early look at this system, so timing can and will change. But here's your first look at it. As we head Saturday, I would be expected of a few showers in play in the back half of the day, but the majority of that activity from a front coming through won't take place until we head into later in the day on Sunday. Models continuing to trek this further and further along. So right now it's Sunday evening. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it even pushed into Monday. So Sunday and Monday, the 2 days we're looking at for more widespread rainfall in the picture over the next 7 days. You can see it here on your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the middle 70s to upper 70s over your next few days. 80s are out there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if you thought yesterday was warm, if you think today is warm, just give it a few days. It'll be even warmer out there. Definitely spring-like for this time of year before rain chances return. Again, a system we're going to be watching into your upcoming weekend. I encourage you to keep checking up with the forecast. Again, if you have any plans you're trying to make outdoors over the upcoming weekend. Hey, make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live again this evening. Our meteorologist, Gabe Maynard, and our chief meteorologist, Matt Lopon, bringing you everything that you need to know. Coming up at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. live from the Room to Room Weather Center. Of course, I'll see you right back here on your Tuesday morning starting at 6:30.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.